Hey, hey. I hope everybody is having a good day. I hope your day is going well. All right, let's see here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hmm. Here we go. All right, everybody. Hope you guys' day is going well. My day is going really good. It's fruitful, but fruitful is good. Hey, hi, Charlene. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Angela. Okay, this is going to be really good. Go ahead and text somebody, tell them to jump on here if they are interested in real estate and being a landlord, and particularly because that's what I am about to talk now. And I've got one of my business partners that I do a lot of business with coming on and sharing. Let me see and put today right now on Facebook. All right. So there are a couple things that I want to say. This is going to be a really good one. So go ahead and definitely share the feed. But yeah, this is going to be good. So what I want to make sure that everybody knows is, of course, honestly, you can win up under any administration. Like real talk. Like there's no reason why you can't win up under any administration. And that's just the absolute truth. But I will say that I do think that there are definitely, it's good to understand what you work up under, because if you understand that, ultimately we work up under God. That's A. But if you also understand strategy, it's going to make a really, really, really big difference. And so Detroit has a lot that's happening right now in the city of Detroit. And what we're going to be teaching today, you literally can teach this anywhere. This can work in any city, anywhere. Hey, Chris, I see you, brother. I'm about to bring you on in a minute. But this literally can work anywhere. But we really have a strong focus on Detroit just because the entry level of Detroit versus other cities across the country, it's just much, much better and it's much stronger. And the whole goal is to get in as low as possible so that you can either flip it or hold it. But today we're going to be talking about holding, because literally that's really where you start to develop real wealth, when you've got that wealth automation coming in every single month. Housing, affordable housing is a big, big issue in the United States of America at large. I had somebody ask me yesterday and tonight, for those of you that are in the Accetify community, at 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern, you want to make sure that you're on a Zoom that we're going to be doing with Tina Williams, who works with the SBA and does a lot with affordable housing. She helped to get my 501c3 tax exempt. So now I have my housing management foundation. Yay. And then we have some great relationships with people at the city of Detroit and the mayor's office that are making sure that all of those properties are tax exempt. And then, of course, there are tons of grant money that's available that I want to make sure that you all have access to. Of course, we're going to use lending. But isn't it even better to be able to use grant money? So anyway, so you have that going on. That's happening tonight at 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. So if you're in the Telegram chat, if you're part of the Accetify community, you're going to have that. Also on March 1st, and it's right here at the bottom of the screen at 10 a.m., I'm hosting a real estate investing meeting at Tech Town, okay? And that's going to be at 10 a.m. Get on JewelTankerEvents.com to go ahead and register. There's no charge, but we just want to have an idea of how many people we have coming there. There are going to be some really powerful there from the city of Detroit. Chris is also going to be there as well. You guys are going to see him in a minute. But Detroit is definitely becoming like the Midwest of the Silicon Valley, the Mideast of Silicon Valley. They're calling it the next Silicon Valley. And what I love about it is it's a lot of Blacks in tech there. As a matter of fact, they have Black in Tech events every Saturday. And so why am I sharing all this with you? Because when you're looking at investing, you don't want to just look at necessarily where you live. Our main home is right here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, right outside of Nashville, right? I'm not really investing in the city of Murfreesboro just because, not that there is not, opportunity to invest in real estate, because obviously there are, but the returns, my ROI is not going to be as strong as when we invest in the city of Detroit, Michigan. And so this is why we have a focus there, Angela. And I'm really encouraging everybody to get a focus there, because again, anytime you can reduce liability, increase profitability, and flipping is great, and we teach that and mentor that, but I'm really wanting to put a strong focus on holding as well. So I'm going to bring on Chris right now so we can get ready to get into it. Hey, brother, how are you?
I am well, Jewel. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay. Yes, office. Yes, office. Okay. So you and I have been doing business together now for a couple of years. I can't believe it. Time goes, right?
Time flies.
And Chris has been really good at helping me to find off-market properties, not just for myself, but also for the community. I bought quite a few flips from him, and also holds as well. And so one of the things that we want to look at, he's really good at teaching this, is cap rates, understanding the cap rate. Because if you were just on my Instagram live, you see that we also had our wealth advisor on there from Edward Jones. We were looking at growth stocks. We were looking at dividend paying stocks. And, those are kind of some of the things you want to look at. Those dividend paying stocks, if you understand that they pay out every quarter, well, real estate is very similar. And if you really want to build a strong wealth portfolio, we don't want to just look at single families with you renting them out. We want to look at multifamilies. And so, Chris, go ahead, brother, take it away. What we got today? We're going to be looking at the cap rate. I guess if you're in your own words, you've been doing this a long time. So before I have you jump right into that, you live permanently in the city of Detroit. Talk about some of the economic revitalization that you're seeing that's happening right now, and why people should be taking a look at it.
Well, Jewel, thanks for the introduction. There's a lot of opportunities to invest in the city of Detroit. It's been that way now for well over 10 years. I mean, ever since we went bankrupt and became like the mecca to people who were flocking here from all over the world to invest in. And it's just gotten better and better and better, and mainly because of the low entry rate, right? And one of the other things about the city of Detroit is there is a high rental demand, be it regular, what we call market renters, also Section 8 renters. There's a lot of those too as well. And it's actually a problem right now. And one of the problems is the shortage, and also finding good quality properties. So what I like to tell people is, the flips are good. Definitely recommend doing flips, but also buying holds are good too, because let's look at it from this perspective. When you get a CD, if you have money sitting around or laying around and you're talking about investing in something, making your money work for you, CD on average is 1 to maybe 7%, 8%. Return 1.8 return. An aggressive mutual fund, aggressive one, which means it comes with a little bit of a high risk, is on average is about 8%. Even a Roth IRA ranges anywhere from 6% to maybe 10%, depending on where they invest. The difference in real estate is you have a tangible asset that you can reach out and touch. A lot of times they will be appreciating if you need to pull money out of it. And another thing is, when you are looking at doing a flip, maybe you don't want to do one right now, but if you have a good rental property, you can always sit on it, collect your money, and then if you decide, you know what, I need some extra money, I want to invest in something else or some more properties or whatever have you, at the end of that term lease with that tenant, because you know that tenant is living there, so the basic foundation of the property is good. Your electrical, your plumbing, your furnace, your roof, all these things are functioning, especially if they're Section 8 because they're certified. If those things are functioning, if you want to go in and you want to do a flip, you could flip that. Just go in and do a cosmetic cosmetic makeup, and it doesn't cost as much as it normally would if you go in raw and start right from the beginning. But at least you know that asset is at least 50 to 70% there because somebody's living there. So you know the bare bones, the functionality of the house is there, and you just have to go in there and put a kiss on it. But
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about the returns and how to work the numbers to find out what a good cap rate is. Now, average good cap rate for real estate, they say, is 5 to 10%. City of Detroit, it's a little bit better than that. I would say this: if you're somewhere around 12%, you're doing well. Anything that's above that, you're doing extremely well. So I like to put those numbers in perspective just to be conservative. But what I want to do is go over an example of how you can figure that out. What is a good cap rate? So you'll know exactly what you're getting yourself into. So I'm going to start with a property that we
And
have.
you can actually share. You can share too. Let me see. I think if I'm hitting present, share screen. Okay.
I don't actually have.
Oh, you don't have it to share. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I wish I did. I would, if I hadn't known that, I would have probably prepared a
That's cool.
slide. But hopefully everybody can follow along. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Let's take this property here. We have a 2-family flat on the east side of Detroit, 17133 Bradford, right?
Okay.
That property is for sale for $92,000. So I want everybody to put $92,000 there. Okay.
Okay. And I, you know what I can do? I can pull up a picture of it just so we can get a visual.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. 17133.
Bradford.
All right.
That one is a duplex. That one happens to be 1 bedroom up and 2 bedrooms down. Most of them that you get are going to be 2 and 2 or 3 and 3. This one happens to be 1 and 2, but I'm just using this as an example.
Okay. Is it let me see. I want to make sure I got the right 17133. Oh, here it is. Okay. I see it right here. Okay, I'm about to share screen. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So in order for us to figure out our numbers, we have to start with the basics. So that property market rent for 1 bedroom in that area is $800. So let's put $800.
Okay.
That's for upstairs.
All right.
Downstairs, there's 2 bedrooms. Market rent downstairs is $1,000. Okay. So let's take all together. We got $1,800.
Okay.
That is our monthly gross, $1,800.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a sheet that I use to go to the reference. Rents ranging anywhere from $600 all the way up to $2,000, and I can just look at the monthly, and then I'll know what they are annually. So for this one, if you're getting $1,800 a month, then your yearly gross is $21,600.
Okay.
Just so everybody understands, again, we're taking what we make, what we get per month, which in this case is $1,800,